Hope Rogers does as well.
Henry, stop counting.
Top of the morning, trons and tronettes. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome on to the Tron Trainer. Today's destination is Lions Station, as I will recap the Waratahs versus Lions clash. So, grab your tickets, relax, and sit back, as the guard is about to blow his whistle to allow us to leave the station, and we've got lots of sights to see along the way. Toot toot! So, I was really impressed with how the Lions started. I was impressed by the breakdown work and the phases they made up towards the Waratahs try-line. It was some really good line breaks in those meters. And yeah, it was just good to see them get some good go forward ball. And yeah, it was just so devastating to see them dominate quite early, in my opinion. And they were also really good in the wider edges, as Duhan from the, not Duhan from the Miller, Matt Hansen, and of course, I forgot who the other winger was. It might have been, no, it wasn't James though. Anyway, they were just really quite threatening out in those wider channels. Freaking horn, that's the one. Those two were making some good meters, and it was good to see them get some early ball, and when they did get their opportunity, yeah man, they were just devastating as hell. However, the Waratahs did not go out without a fight. They really challenged the Lions at set piece time, and yeah man, they were just excellent in the line out. Along with that, the two teams had really good scrimmaging. However, there were quite a few penalties in this area, so I was a bit miffed by that. And yeah, it was just really sad to see them cause some penalties. But what I really like to see from this match was the fact that the Lions made some out of this world plays, and they were just so clinical in every area. And yeah, they were clearly dominating position early, as well as just making some moves that the Waratahs didn't see coming. I was really impressed by Hugh Jones and Sione Tuibolatu. Those two really ran some sensational running lines in the lead up to some of the Lions' tries. So, yeah, but an area that both teams were extremely good at was in the breakdown. Turnover after turnover was conceded by each team, and just, yeah man, it was just crazy how the amount of turnovers / good ball retention technique was on show. And yeah, I was really impressed by that. And yeah, it was just really good by both teams, and I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. Anywho, my favorite moment of the game and my favorite try of the game was Alex Mitchell's. Some superb attacking moves were made in the lead up to this try, and some spectacular forward work was on show in the lead up to this one. So much so that all Alex Mitchell had to do was just stop down. All the forwards did all the work. It was just brilliant. And yeah, also it was really good to see how Alex Mitchell just started down. He really just ran through the Waratahs defense without them touching him. So yeah. My matchup of the game. Nah, this was a good one. It was Matt Hansen up against Darby Lancaster. Those two had a really good matchup. Darby was just giving him hell all night, but Mac responded back without hesitation and just went crazy. So, and you could see how much the matchup meant to them as both of them just went all out for their teams. And yeah, it was just when one person did one thing, the other responded. So it was an evenly matched matchup in my opinion. Also, it was really good to see the two of them just duke it out. Mac put some good hits on Darby and just went off. So, yeah, it was really good to see those two get to trade Wales. My MVP for this one, I had to say Hugh Jones. His 2 tries were just immaculate. Some superb work by the Scottish number 13, and he was just nuts. And yeah, it was just a good matchup for him. And yeah, he should be the Lions starter for the Test series. Although we are yet to see what Gary Ringrose can do, but that's what I think anyway. How close was I to this score? Not that close, as I had the Lions by 30 and just, yeah. But I'm still happy a win's a win, and yeah. What do I think the Lions can take into next week? Well, with the tough matchup coming up in the form of Super Rugby semi-finalists, the Brumbies, I am a bit skeptical on how the Lions will perform. The Brumbies are a dangerous side in Canberra, but we shall wait and see. And whether Joe Smith, releases some wallabies for that match, we'll see. But I think the Lions will need to change their tactics a little bit. They went a little bit too on the penalty side against the Waratahs, and they just could not control, or they lost control of themselves at some points in this match. And yeah, but overall, apart from discipline, I can't see Coach Andy Farrell changing anything other than that. As far as the team goes, I think he'll make a couple of changes, considering they're now back to having 2 games in a week. So yeah, it'll be an amazing spectacle, and it would be awesome. Anyway, Trons, thank you for watching this recap. Please take your belongings as we have arrived at our destination station. Sub, like, comment, and share, and do all that other malarkey, as it really helps me out. And just be kind to one another and stay awesome, warrior. Thank you for the support. I'm currently at 799 subscribers, so getting close to that goal of 1,000 before Christmas. If you haven't, just continue to support me, and yeah, your support is really appreciated, Trons and Tronettes. I'll see you in the next Lions/AVs recap, but until then, have a good night, and just have a good morning or evening or afternoon, wherever you're watching this. And yeah, Joe! And thank you guys for watching. Joe!